With WWE 2K23 just now dropping, we're about a week in with the game. We have brand new hidden superstars in the game. And shout out to all of the community creators like What's the Status, Joe Mashups, and much more in the community. With that being said, guys, we're gonna go over the top 10 plus bonus WWE 2K superstars that you need to download right now. Let's get it. Starting at number 10, we're going to talk about Jey Uso. Shout out to Joe Mashups. This guy has Jey Uso literally updated with the beard, with the grays in his beard. Attention to detail. You know, if you are familiar with my channel, I do a lot of the NBA 2K attention to detail updates, and we're looking at this WWE 2K23 Jey Uso update by Joe Mashups. And one thing we want to break down is the brand new tattoos that Joe Mashups added. He took his time and hand drew the tattoos on the side. As you can see, Uso looking just like himself in real life. If you watch Raw last night, you see Jey Uso. So with that being said, guys, look at the tattoo right here on the chest as well. If you look at the left side of the chest, it's clearly here and it's blending really good with the other parts of the tattoos that's already on his arm. So this is a W, a huge W. And one thing I forgot to talk about is literally the Jey Uso hairs in the front. You can actually see like his bangs, like the hairs that come out in the front of his hair. In the back, especially with the hair, we have a red streak. Joe Mashups literally went in and added the red streaks with the updated attire. So with that being said, check this out. The community is on fire right now. This game hadn't been out longer than a whole full week. You see, people are updated. So this is one of my top 10. This was number 10 that was updated in the hidden superstar that you need to go get now. And the actual tags is Joe Mashups. So what I would do is search Joe Mashups in the search tags, and you'll see all of them pop up, and then just choose as Jey Uso 23. Let's go ahead and get to number 9. Let's get it. At number 9, we have What's the Status with the retro Batista. Batista with the little hair in the middle, 5 o'clock shadow, what do you want to call it? But Batista was updated with that. It actually has hair as well, as you can see. It looks just like the throwback Batista. Evolution is a mystery. Batista, Dave Batista is in the game, the animal. And shout out to What's the Status. That was updated with this Batista, as you can see, man. Check out the tag. So go download it and just search the hashtag What's the Status. Literally all his calls will come up. Now, let's go to personal information real quick. I didn't make this an alternate simply because the fact of the matter that I wanted to see if it was different when I made it an alternate, but it was the same interest pretty much. So you literally have renders with What's the Status's upload. So when you go look at and search What's the Status, you'll see this Batista, retro Batista with this render. Do that, man. That was my number 9. And with number 8, we have Maxine Dupree, attention to detail car. This is not a hidden model, but it looks almost realistic to the real to life Maxine Dupree. And this right here was actually uploaded the day before yesterday. And I just want to go ahead and put this up and show you and showcase this right here. It has 2 different attires though. It has an attire with Maxine Dupree with the hair up and the bun, and then it has the attire with Maxine Dupree with the hair down. My favorite thing about this car is that it looks so real. And another thing I like about it is that it has the jewelry. So if you go to edit attire and go look at it, check it out right here, man. The makeup, everything is on point. And if you do use the Maximil models, if you want to have the Maximil models with the manager in the game, she is a playable car as well. So I think this is like super fire. Shout out to Latrell for this. He created this, and I'll leave all the information down low where you can see it, the search tags and everything else. So just go to the description and go to the actual comment section, and I have everything where you can see it. Let's get to number 7. With number 7, we have L.A. Knight. Yeah, we got L.A. Knight in the building, man. Shout out to Joe Mashups. Joe Mashups updated a hidden version. Well, it's not a hidden version. It's something where you can go in and you can actually add those beards or actually add facial hair on the PC version of it and then upload it to the community creations. And this is a real L.A. Knight model, so it's just an edited and updated version of L.A. Knight with a beard. As you can see, check out the L.A. Knight right here. This is a shorter beard. Now, he has 2 different variations of the beard. The first variation is the short beard. And if you go to tires, you'll be able to see the second variation with L.A. Knight rocking that longer beard, which is a lot better because you have options. And to me, attention to detail, options is everything. And when I have my universe mode literally started the correct way, I'll go back and add all these correct models that were updated by the community. So shout out to Joe Mashups with another one. Let's get to the next one. With number 6, we have a 2003 version of John Cena, which would be uploaded by T Franklin 2021. Shout out to T Franklin 2021. Attention to detail. John Cena, as you can see, Indiana State. The jersey has the logos. It has the Adidas. It's a Michelin Nest, by the way. It's a Michelin Nest jersey. I like that attention to detail by him. And it also has the logos of the Adidas on the wristbands. So I'm gonna try to go into it and edit. And let's just go see what it looks like. And let's load that in. And as you can see, check it out. The Indiana State jersey number 33. I think it's a Larry Bird, if I'm I'm not mistaken. I'm correct. I'm a 2K player, NBA 2K player. So yes, Adidas wristbands, folks. All right, so we're gonna go down to the clothing and we're gonna go down to the shoes. Now, one thing I do see is the Adidas stripes on the actual shoes on the wrestling boots. So I think that's like super dope too. The headband has the NBA logo on it too. So one thing about the WWE games versus the 2K games that you can go in and edit to a T when you're actually playing WWE or doing calls or edits in WWE 2K. Now, one thing that WWE needs to give NBA 2K is the ability to do this type of stuff and create an NBA 2K. But enough of that. Here's John Cena. Shout out to T Franklin 2021. Let's get to the next download. With number 5, we have another John Cena by T Franklin 2021. This is John Cena 02 as it's labeled. And if you go here, you see the actual New York Yankees jersey, the button up with the New York Yankees beanie. And I think it's another fire situation that's attention to detail and realistic. A nice all. I think it's fire, bro. Like, I really think that this could be something. With the idea that I have and what I'm going to do with John Cena, I've already put the show together. I'm going to use these cards to do so. So shout out to T Franklin 2021. To download this, you know, you got to search John Cena, T Franklin 2021. And I'll leave all the information down in the comment section below or in the description box where you guys can find it and download these yourself. With number 4, we're gonna go ahead and kick this thing off with Austin Theory with the beard. This is the brand new, freshly updated Austin Theory. This is the real WWE 2K version of Austin Theory, but what Joe Mashups did on the PC version is went in and added a beard to him. Now, this beard does look like him. If you are watching WWE programming, if you're looking at TV, you're clearly seeing Austin Theory literally run this beard. 2K's did not come with the beard, but the community is trying to keep this thing alive where things are up and going. So yeah, it looks really good. It looks really realistic now. What we're gonna do is go to attire and look at what he has to offer. This Austin Theory literally has the shades. So let's just go ahead and go to the ring attire on the alternate. And you see Austin Theory with the shades, the earrings, the beard, the chain. I mean, this is Austin Theory to a T. I did see another one that Joe Mashups uploaded with Austin Theory. And if you want to actually download this, just type in Joe Mashups. What I did is I favorited Joe Mashups as my favorite creator, as one of my favorite creators. And every day in the morning when I wake up, I always check and see if there's a new car or a brand new uploaded version of the updated versions of WWE Superstars to see if something's there. So that's a very easy way to check instead of going on to Twitter or just trying to go, you know, manually type it in. Anyway, with that being said, Austin Theory, number 4. Let's get to number 3. With number 3, we got What's the Status with Mandy Rose. I think this was a collaboration with What's the Status and someone else in the community. I'm sorry if I don't know your name if you're watching this video. If you guys know, leave it in the comment section below. But this Mandy Rose is probably the closest looking Mandy Rose that I've seen that looks realistic and can go with the Toxic Attraction, Gigi Dolan, and JC Jane in the game. So this is amazing. This looks really good. This looks just like Mandy. I hate that Mandy was taken out. I hate the whole Mandy Rose situation happened because Mandy was literally holding down NXT and making that NXT Women's title prestige to NXT and the WWE for the NXT brand. So with that being said, check out the Mandy Rose. This is created. This is a car. It do almost look real and is almost like an unlocked hidden version of Mandy Rose, but it's not. I did see one on the internet today though that looks really realistic. I forgot the creator, but I will follow up and I will keep up with that and follow up with you guys and let you know exactly what Mandy Rose it is when it drops, so we can have, you know, a few alternates. But this Mandy Rose literally has the jacket. Everything looks good with it. What's the Status and whoever he collaborated with. But if you type in What's the Status in the hashtags, you will literally see this. Like I said, favorite the creator, search through them if you're favorite, so you don't have to go through all those crazy searches, and then boom, you have it. But yeah, this Mandy Rose looks really good. The closest thing to the realest thing, right? So number 3, let's get to number 2. And at number 2, Carmelo Hayes, Melo Don't Miss is in the building, man. We have an alternate attire which came out when the game came out. So shout out to No DQ Creations for this, man. Wanted to go ahead and make him number 2. This is one of my favorite ones that's literally looking great. If you want to download this, just go to No DQ Creations and just use that as the hashtag in the search and add him to your favorites because he's going to probably be dropping some fire soon. But Carmelo Hayes right here. And we need an updated Melo. We always needed an updated Melo in the game. You know, the game comes out and when 2K drops the game, it's a little bit outdated, I'll say. But yeah, with that being said, we do have my man Melo, and Melo does not miss. This is a great looking alternate attire. Shout out to No DQ Creations for this. Let's go to number 1. And last but not least, with my number 1 pick is Dominic Mysterio, and this is by Game Vote. Game Vote literally makes some of the best alternate attires in WWE 2K games, and he's been around for a while doing it, but I was just never covering it. But my favorite of this week, or the top 10 for episode 1, is Dominic Mysterio. Now we're gonna go ahead and go to the attires and look. This does has the new Judgment Day shirt he had on last night on Raw, and he literally has the I'm Your Mommy shirt, the Rhea Ripley shirt. So this looks good. The attire is almost just super accurate elaborate attention to detail. I did see a Dominic Mysterio with hair on the way by Joe Mashups. I'm really interested to see what the community does. This is just week 1 of calls, right? And it's already so much out here where we can download and we can create our universe modes and just play our game up to the most up to speed versions of players and characters, etc. So with that being said, I do have a bonus update I want to share with you guys. Let's go and look at the bonus character. The bonus updated character of the day in this episode would be Montez Ford with his actual beard.
We eating,
we eat now.
We eating.
No more starving. We eat.
This is phenomenal. Shout out to Relic Reigns. I think it's Relic Reigns 21 if I'm not mistaken. I'll have the information down in the comment section below and in the description below where you can find this. If you search Relic Reigns and favor him, he's unlocking and adding stuff to the game as well. And I am a huge advocate of the Street Profits and Bianca Belair and Dawkins, right? So with that being said, this is in a phenomenal model that's updated where you can literally play in the game. This is updated. This is what's going in my universe mode. This is the one I'm using when I'm going to do my rise, right? So with that being said, let's go ahead and go to the tires and look at what he's done. So it's just the entrance with the jersey on and then the jersey off with the joggers or whatever you want to call them, with the Street Profits on the front, and then he literally has his sneakers as well. So with that being said, I do probably have one more for you guys. Yeah, I did. It's on my list. Let's go over another bonus. Asuka 23 by What's the Status, but I didn't. This Asuka is the original real version of Asuka, and the paint was updated by someone else in the community that literally got with What's the Status, and it's here. It's unlocked. It looks good. It plays good. The only down thing about this Asuka is that when she comes out with an entrance, she does not take the mask off. The mask is stuck on, so when she's up on the ropes and she's doing her thing, trying to take the mask off to do her entrance on the turnbuckle, you do not see her taking the mask off. It's something glitched out or bugged out. So with that being said, this is it. Let's go ahead and go to the attires and look. As you can see, this looks a hot ass mess. Check it out. But I mean, it works fine. I always go in and look at the attention to detail when I do my NBA 2K videos, and I'm gonna literally do that with the WWE videos as well when we look at models as well. So because I do some of the best breakdowns on YouTube, you feel me, when it comes to this. So subscribe to the channel if you like things like this, because this is what I love to do. Anyway, with that being said, so check it out. Asuka right here. That mask for some reason just won't come off during the entrance, but it looks good. And let's zoom out and let's look at it right here. Yeah, that looks pretty dope. That's fire. And that's the real version of Asuka. Let's go to the next bonus though. Let's get it. And last but not least, the second version of Asuka 2023. This is from What's the Status as well, in a collaboration with another creator in the community. I'll get that information and I'll drop it in the comment section and in the description below where you can literally see it. But as you can see on the screen, this looks exactly identical to what Asuka looks like right now. This is it. This is the new Asuka. The thing with this one is that it does not have the mask, and you can set it to alt. I forgot to say what was alt. I'll leave it in the description below where I'll have like -alt. Or call, or I'll have it down when you can read it and you can see what means, and then you can do it that way. All right, so with that being said, guys, check out these videos right here. It's your guy Tico. Subscribe for more WWE and NBA 2K updates. It's your guy. Peace.